When it comes to the iPhone SE 2022, you really are getting a lot for your money. At $429, the newest budget iPhone outperforms anything else in the price category and even puts the highest-end Android phones on their toes. With the same A15 Bionic that powers the iPhone 13, the SE is a little beast. But like its predecessor, it recycles the iPhone 8 body. That means huge bezels, but you get a Touch ID home button. This tired design won't be to everyone's liking, nor will the lack of night mode. This glaring omission is one reason why the new iPhone SE doesn't rank higher. And you also lose out on Verizon's ultra-wideband network. The iPhone SE 2022 offers a lot and is one of the best phones under $500. It trades blows with the Pixel 5a, meaning that iPhone buyers on a budget have two great options to look at. The other being the $499. While the Galaxy S22 Ultra may be the most premium Android phone around, the true flagship handset for the OS is the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Google turned a page last year with the Pixel 6 series, introducing a wholly new design and an in-house chipset. The Tensor System on chip specializes in AI and machine learning applications. You also get the trademark class-leading Pixel camera experience. The Pixel 6 Pro packs in 3 rear cameras, including a telephoto with 4x optical zoom. The front-facing camera can zoom out for ultra-wide selfies. But the Pixel 6 Pro's biggest failing is its disappointing battery life. It's possible that an older 5G modem is to blame. Plus, the Pixel 6 Pro is at the front of the line for the latest Android updates, and will be eligible for the Android 13 betas later this year. The OnePlus 10 Pro is a powerful Android handset with a gorgeous design, beautiful display, and the best cameras we've ever seen on a OnePlus device. The Chinese phone maker has come a long way in the last year or two with photography power that can sometimes keep up with the likes of the Pixel 6 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max. With stellar battery life and peak performance, the OnePlus 10 Pro handles any task you could want. Thanks to the new cooling system, the phone is also a powerful gaming device. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor doesn't get as hot, so it doesn't need to throttle as much as some other Android phones. In our battery life testing, the OnePlus 10 Pro went for nearly 12 hours in its adaptive 120Hz refresh rate mode. That easily beats the Galaxy S22 Ultra and comes close to the iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max. And with 65 watts charging, you can nearly recharge the phone from empty to 100% in 30 minutes. The best part is that you get all of this for $899. If you want the power of the iPhone 13 Pro Max in something more compact, the 6.1-inch iPhone 13 Pro is the best phone for you. This flagship packs all of the same great features and performance as its bigger brother, including a new 3x telephoto zoom camera, 120Hz ProMotion display and support for ProRes video. The iPhone 13 Pro also benefits from longer battery life, as this iPhone lasted over 11 hours on our web surfing battery test. We just wish the charging was faster. Add in a brighter display, a slick cinematic mode for video and impressive new macro photography and you have a superb all-around phone. The Galaxy A53 is one of the best phones you can buy for less than $500. At least until Google's Pixel 6a arrives and we can test that phone's cameras. But even then, you'll appreciate the fast refreshing display and expandable storage that the Galaxy A53 has to offer. Many phones in the A53's price range don't offer a fast refresh rate, and a lot of phone makers are sacrificing microSD expansion slots. The Galaxy A53 kept pace with the Pixel 5a in our camera testing. Even if it couldn't quite match the output of the Google phone. Battery life is average at best, though the Exynos 1280 chipset powering the A53 can keep pace with other mid-range Android devices. All told, you get a lot of value for your $449, with the Galaxy A53 requiring minimal trade-offs for its low price tag. The Google Pixel 6a runs on the same Tensor processor that powers the Pixel 6. That means the same AI-driven features on that more premium phone are available on this sub-$500 model, and Google even ups the ante by introducing new capabilities to its stellar Magic Erase photo editing feature. Speaking of photos, the Pixel 6a carries on the tradition of Google's budget phones offering superior photo-taking skills. The camera hardware on the Pixel 6a doesn't necessarily impress, but Google's flair for computational photography means the photos you take with this phone will top images by similarly priced camera phones. You may even get photos that rival what a more premium handset can produce. We wish the battery life on the Pixel 6a was better, but sometimes for a cheaper price, you make trade-offs. The great thing about the Pixel 6a is that those sacrifices are few and far between. The Google Pixel 6 is the best smartphone to get if you want the ultimate Android experience, especially now that Google has started using its own Tensor chipset to power the phone. Tensor keeps pace with the Snapdragon 888 inside most of the other top Android phones, but more importantly, it powers the kind of machine learning-driven experiences that make Google's phones unique. The cameras feature a 50MP main lens, but the real story remains the software, where Tensor helps power features like Magic Eraser for easily removing people from the background of your shots and motion mode for making action shots look more dynamic. If you want a telephoto lens and a bigger display, you can always upgrade to the Pixel 6 Pro for $899. That's $300 more than the starting price for the Pixel 6. And that cost happens to be one of the better features of the phone. It's hard to find a better starting price for such a premium device. The best phone for the money, the iPhone 13 delivers a fantastic camera experience in a compact design. The main camera gathers more light now and the ultra-wide camera captures more of the scene. And the cinematic mode for video gives you Hollywood-like depth of focus in your footage, thanks to the powerful new A15 Bionic processor. Other highlights include a brighter 6.1-inch display and a smaller notch up top so you get more screen real estate. The biggest improvement is battery life, as we saw about 10.5 hours of endurance, which is an improvement of over 1.5 hours from the iPhone 12. Add in a base 128 GB of storage for your $799 and you can't go wrong with this iPhone. Plus, for small business owners, T-Mobile just became the first carrier to offer an iPhone 13 and an Apple Service Plan A for just $50 a line. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is the ultimate Android phone for power users. It delivers a built-in S Pen just like a Galaxy Note, and you get 70% less latency for smoother performance. The 6.8-inch display is simply the best we've tested, offering class-leading brightness and color saturation, making this panel easy to read outdoors in direct sunlight and fantastic for watching shows and movies. The other big reason to buy the Galaxy S22 Ultra is the camera improvements. There's a larger main 108MP sensor that lets in more light, which means brighter pictures without having to use night mode. And when you do engage night mode, you'll get even better pics in some scenarios than the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Add in faster 45 watts charging and a sleek design and you have a winner. We just wish the battery life were a bit longer. The iPhone 13 Pro Max earns the title of best phone thanks to a number of key upgrades. This includes a new 6.7-inch ProMotion display that scales up to 120 Hz for silky smooth animations, Awesome performance from the A15 Bionic chip and epic battery life of over 12 hours in our web surfing test. The cameras on the iPhone 13 Pro Max are simply best in class, thanks to improved sensors that capture more light and a new photographic styles feature that lets you tweak the look of your pics. But the coolest camera features are a new macro mode that helps you shoot awesome close-ups and a cinematic mode for video that delivers a compelling bokeh effect along with automatic focusing between subjects. The charging could be faster, but, overall, the iPhone 13 Pro Max is second to none among smartphones.